Welcome to the Timeless Wisdom for Seniors, the place where we celebrate a life well lived and the joy of making every year count. You know, I've always said that knowledge is power, and that's especially true when it comes to our health. Did you know that bananas, often seen as a perfect health food, can sometimes do more harm than good, especially after age 60? It's true, as we get older our bodies change and things we used to eat without a second thought might need a little more attention. In this guide, we'll uncover 5 common mistakes that can turn a healthy banana into a problem for digestion, blood sugar and inflammation. And don't worry, I'm not here to tell you to give up this delicious fruit. We'll also show you how to enjoy them the right way so you can keep reaping the benefits for years to come. Let's get started. Now, we've all been there. You reach into the fruit bowl hoping for a nice ripe banana, and you pull out one that's seen better days. It's brown, maybe even a little mushy, but you think, it's just a little overripe, right? But here's the thing, those overripe bananas, the ones that are practically begging to be banana bread, can actually be hiding some risks, especially for older adults. You see, as bananas ripen, their starches convert to sugar. This makes them sweeter, but it also means their sugar content skyrockets. For those of us watching our blood sugar, especially those with conditions like prediabetes or diabetes, this can be a recipe for a spike. And we all know how important it is to keep those blood sugar levels stable. But it's not just the sugar. Mold can also be a concern with overripe bananas. Now, a little brown spotting on the peel is usually fine, but if you see fuzzy mold, it's time to toss that banana in the compost. Mold can produce toxins that can wreak havoc on your digestive system, and no one wants to deal with an upset stomach or worse. So how can you tell if a banana is past its prime? Well, first, use your senses. Avoid bananas that have a fermented smell, even if the peel looks okay. Look for excessive bruising or soft spots, especially at the ends, and if you press gently on the banana and it feels mushy, it's a sign that it's overripe. Now, I know it can be tempting to try and salvage those overripe bananas, but trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. Instead of letting them go to waste, try freezing them for smoothies or baking. That way you can still enjoy their flavor and nutrients without the risks. Let's talk about pairing bananas with other foods. Now, bananas themselves are naturally sweet, but when you combine them with other sugary foods, you're essentially doubling down on the sugar rush. Imagine you have a banana with your sugary breakfast cereal, or maybe you blend it into a smoothie with honey and fruit juice. Sounds delicious, right? But for your body, it's like hitting the sugar fast-forward button. This rapid increase in blood sugar can lead to energy crashes, mood swings, and over time can contribute to insulin resistance and weight gain. And as we get older, our metabolism naturally slows down, making it even harder to process those sugar bombs. So what's the solution? It's simple balance. Instead of pairing your banana with other sugary culprits, try pairing it with foods that can help slow down sugar absorption and provide other essential nutrients. Think about adding a dollop of nut butter, a handful of nuts or seeds, or even a piece of cheese. Yes, you heard that right, cheese. The combination of protein and fat in cheese can help offset the sugar rush from the banana and keep you feeling fuller for longer. Plus, you get the added benefit of calcium for strong bones. Another great option is to pair your banana with plain yogurt. Yogurt is packed with probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that support gut health. And a healthy gut is crucial for overall well-being, especially as we age. Remember, it's all about creating balance. By making smart choices about what you pair your banana with, you can enjoy its natural sweetness without the negative consequences. Breathe easy, bananas, the plastic bag predicament. Now let's move on to how we store our bananas. Seems simple enough, right? But you might be surprised to learn that a common storage mistake can actually accelerate ripening and lead to premature spoilage. I'm talking about storing bananas in sealed plastic bags. You see, bananas release ethylene gas, which is a natural plant hormone that speeds up the ripening process. When you trap this gas in a plastic bag, you're essentially creating a ripening chamber. The bananas will ripen faster, and you'll end up with overripe, mushy bananas before you know it. So what's the best way to store your bananas? It's actually quite simple. Keep them at room temperature, out of direct sunlight, and most importantly, don't seal them in plastic bags. You can leave them out on the counter in a fruit bowl or hang them from a banana hook. If you want to slow down the ripening process even further, you can wrap the stems of the bananas in plastic wrap. This helps to contain some of the ethylene gas and can extend their freshness by a few days. And here's a bonus tip. If you have bananas that are ripening too quickly, you can actually store them in the refrigerator. The cold temperature will slow down the ripening process and give you a few extra days to enjoy them. Just keep in mind that the peels might turn brown in the fridge, but the flesh inside will still be perfectly good to eat. Listen to your stomach, the empty stomach issue. Let's talk about the best time to enjoy a banana. Now, you might think that grabbing a banana on your way out the door is a healthy and convenient breakfast option. And while bananas are a good source of energy, eating them on an empty stomach can sometimes lead to digestive discomfort for some people. Remember how we talked about bananas being rich in potassium? Well, potassium is an essential mineral that plays a vital role in muscle function, including the muscles in our digestive system. When you eat a banana on an empty stomach, the high potassium levels can sometimes disrupt the normal balance of electrolytes in your stomach, leading to issues like bloating, gas, and even diarrhea in some individuals. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up your morning banana altogether. The key is to pair it with something else to help buffer your stomach and prevent any potential discomfort. A great option is to have your banana with a source of protein, like a handful of nuts, a hard-boiled egg, or a dollop of Greek yogurt. The protein will help slow down digestion and prevent a rapid spike in blood sugar, keeping you feeling fuller and more energized throughout the morning. Another good idea is to incorporate your banana into a more balanced breakfast meal. Try slicing it over oatmeal, adding it to a smoothie with protein powder, or even making a delicious banana pancake with whole wheat flour. Remember, listening to your body is key. If you find that eating bananas on an empty stomach doesn't agree with you, try making these simple adjustments to your routine and see if that makes a difference. Chill out. The high heat effect on your bananas. Now, I love a good banana bread as much as the next person, but it's important to be mindful of how we cook bananas, especially at high heat. You see, when you expose bananas to high temperatures, like when you fry them or bake them at high heat for extended periods, it can actually degrade some of their nutrients. For example, vitamin C, an important antioxidant that helps protect our cells from damage, is particularly sensitive to heat. When you cook bananas at high heat, you risk losing some of this valuable nutrient. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up all your favorite banana-based treats. The key is to choose cooking methods that minimize nutrient loss and preserve as much of the banana's goodness as possible. Instead of frying bananas, try grilling them for a few minutes on each side. Grilling imparts a delicious smoky flavor while retaining more nutrients compared to frying. Another option is to bake bananas at lower temperatures for shorter periods. For example, instead of baking banana bread at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour, try reducing the temperature to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and baking for an extra 10 to 15 minutes. This will help to prevent overbrowning and preserve more nutrients. And if you're looking for a no-cook option, try freezing bananas and blending them into smoothies or nice cream. Freezing bananas not only preserves their nutrients, but also enhances their natural sweetness, making them a delicious and healthy treat. Your banana wisdom awaits. By now it's clear, bananas aren't the problem. The real issue lies in the way we treat them, especially as we age. Our bodies change, and it's up to us to adapt and make choices that support our health and well-being. This video wasn't meant to scare you away from bananas. It's here to help you use them wisely. Because when you handle bananas the right way, they're still one of the most affordable, nutrient-dense, and satisfying fruits you can eat. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below. Share one tip that surprised you or one habit you plan to change starting today. Your insights inspire not only us, but your fellow viewers too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could benefit. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs, empowers, and uplifts. Until next time, stay well, stay wise, and stay nourished.